So Zaentz was a legendary producer both of music and motion pictures. He's renowned for those 3 movies that won Best Picture: One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, and Amadeus, and The English Patient. But he also produced an incredible adaptation of Milan Kundera's The Unbearable Lightness of Being. He also produced an animated, very interesting animated version of the Lord of the Rings trilogy. And many other movies, Gorgeous Cause, that plays in the fields of the Lord. What's spectacular about Mr. Zaentz's career as a film producer is that most of those movies he financed outside of the Hollywood system. Now, people see him as a paragon or like a paradigm of like the successful Hollywood producer, but Hollywood had very little to do with it. They would not touch those movies at all. They thought they were too cerebral, too risky for audiences, but Mr. Zaentz believed in them. Most of them, if not all of them, came from spectacular literary sources that most people in Hollywood hadn't even read. To be fair, he deeply believed in them, and he always found the best way of producing them at the highest level. Because as a producer, it was not only about the art, which was the first thing that he thought about, and great crafting great works of art from other works of art in different formats, but also they had to be successful. That's the magic of it, right? Because these are vastly commercially successful films that people would not finance, and that happens even after some of them were that successful. He always had to go back and figure a way of getting them done. So that's his legacy. That's a big part of the legacy that he leaves behind. And I think that's sorely needed today, not only in Hollywood, but in a lot of the in a lot of the arts, is people who know how to find stories that have to be told and believe in them to the point that they will get them to the highest level, no matter all the obstacles put in their way. Yeah, so the Soul Science Innovation Fund in Film and Media at Johns Hopkins tries to mirror that aspect of Mr. Zaentz's legacy. We believe in the power of the idea. So what we do, our main mission is to identify, embolden, and empower new voices with those incredible ideas. Here in Baltimore, in the Johns Hopkins community, we feel that the biggest problem we have right now in the industry is a problem of access. That if you find spectacular ideas, and you can take those people and put them together with the right team and make those projects a reality, that we're all going to be better for it. So that's what the fund seeks to do. To identify these artists, or these people who maybe don't think of themselves as artists but are, and develop them, but not the mentorship program, the screenplay lab, the documentary lab, all these programs really want to do the same thing. They want to find the best version of the project within the artist herself or himself. And once they know that, and once they are committed to that, then to take them to the next step. What is the best way of getting this done at the highest level, to what she or he wants to achieve? One of the board members and the board of directors is Honorable Marvin Garbis, who's here in Baltimore. He's a Johns Hopkins alum. And Josh Garbis was the one who brought us together, who brought the foundation down to Baltimore, here to Station North. We met with them, we shared with them our vision for film here at Hopkins and at Baltimore, film media, because it's not only film, it's virtual reality, it's multimedia installations, it's telling old stories with new technology or new stories with old technology. And they were very interested in finding a way to create a space where people could come together and craft impactful, necessary stories in the 21st century. And they thought that Baltimore was primed for that. both because of the commitment of the Johns Hopkins University and our artists to this, to this crafts, but also they had a sense that there were a lot of important stories to be told here.